Welcome back to Rook Pro 2000, and today I'm giving myself another bot challenge. I'm going to move my knight back and forth and give my opponent 20 free moves. I am playing a 1000 bot, so I'm going to start with knight f3. By the way, if my opponent allows me to capture free pawn, I am going to take it and then just march back. So my opponent's playing the Sicilian. I'm going to go back to g1. Okay, my opponent... They usually play e4 in the first move and discover check that pawn. I'll probably do that on my 21st move. Okay, knight back to g1. My opponent's pushing pawns. Okay, there's a first developed knight. If I were you, I'd be moving a lot more knights and bishops from the starting square because most of them haven't developed because the queen has just moved a bunch of times. So, oops, I'm going to move the g-pawn. Knight f3 for the 4th time in the game. My opponent's pushing. I wouldn't allow myself to take that, but the c-pawn would just capture back. So knight g1 again. Wow, this is really funny. Knight f3 for the 5th time. Okay, my opponent should not prime move the rook there because now the king cannot castle to safety and queenside pawns are advanced. So, queen to ba, what a weird move. The queen takes here, I would have to take back. Which would be a really bad move because my opponent would lose the queen. So, I'm to 12. If you see the bottom of the screen, kind of by the stars, you'll see that it's 12 by the move knight g1. Now 13 at f3. So, you can kind of look down there to see what the move is. And my opponent's... I would usually play this move, discover attack the queen, but gotta go here. By the way, if you throw in checkmate, I am going to allow myself to stop it. Like, if you have your knight in, which you didn't. If you have your knight into e4 or g4, I would have stopped checkmate with some sort of move. Even knight f3 would have worked, because it would have blocked the queen. Okay, knight back to g1. Okay, so hopefully I don't accidentally... I feel like I'm going to get mated in f2. Okay, I'm almost there. Knight back. Okay, well, I'll put my knight back. Look at this advancing army. My opponent's king is not even castled. There we go, that's 20 moves. Now I'm going to start playing chess game. By the way, actually, I am going to play knight f3 again. But I'm not going to go back to g1 this time. Okay, my opponent's preventing this move because I'm going to play it anyway because I want to be able to feed and shed on my bishop. If you know what that means, basically it means move the bishop at the short diagonal. I guess I'm casting queenside. Because the g file does not look friendly for a king. My opponent's just getting me at peace. It's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna put piece in a pawn. This is pretty good. Okay, let's push here. I'm gonna take back with the c pawn, so I'll pre-move. Okay, my opponent's king is going to walk. What if I develop my bishop? We'll go one square. Alright. I don't really know what else to say other than I had a lot of material. The c file's now open, so my king's probably going to end up staying in the center. Now I'm trying to take that pawn. By the way, I didn't really analyze any of this because I was focused on the b6, b5 pawn. Okay, why are you putting your knight there? Thanks for the knight. Let's see what's going to... Okay, my opponent's letting me take with check. Which... Where's the king gonna move? Okay. I feel like I'm going to end up getting mated, because if this knight moves, it'd actually end up being mate, unless the knight went to g1. I mean, the bishop could block, actually, but I would lose the rook. So, let's see what to do with this position. I feel like I'm just going to get mated in f2. There's no piece over there, because the rooks are in really bad position, so I think we can just take here. Yeah, take there. I feel like somehow with this pawn being pinned, I'm gonna lose the knight. Okay, the king's moving to f6. I don't know what is going on. Okay. What if I try to hit my queen to... Is my opponent's king gonna be a fighter? Okay, maybe I will castle queenside, actually. I'm gonna develop my queen out to this square. So I feel like the queen's being lined up is gonna be important. But my opponent's letting me take the rook. My opponent is threatening the fork. Because my knight ever has to move, but I think I can just take the rook. My opponent did play that fork. No, I'm actually going to back up. Because then my bishop will shield the queen from my rook. Alright, so the queen's moving there. Let's trade queens. Yeah, I think I feel a lot safer with my king stuck in the middle. Stuck, not really. And my opponent's giving me the bishop first, but I think I'm a lot safer if I can get the queens off the board. Plus, I'm ahead a lot of material. So, I actually can castle both ways. Let's go queen side, though. Because I get a rook to the middle, pressuring your passed pawn. Okay, so the rook is undeveloping itself. What if I just trade off that passed pawn? Yeah, pre-moves there. Yeah, we're taken. I actually want to play this move. I know it drops a pawn, but oh, you didn't even take. So, yeah. If you taken, then I would have ended up losing a pawn, but I would have had really good compensation with some active pieces. So, what I'm going to do with my bishop? Let's go here. Counterattacking your rook. Not really counterattack. Okay, my opponent seems to be taking is not stalemate. My opponent seems to be kind of in give up mode. So rook here, I think, is going to force mate. Yeah, let's play it. If your king had gone that way, I would just play a waiting with my rook. So now I can move all the way over here, and I'm going to pre-move checkmate. Oh, I did it. Okay. There we go. That concludes another crazy bot challenge. 20 moves from knight to f3 and knight back to g1, and I still was able to win this game. You guys are able to do for more than 20 moves, which I have seen 20 before. Then you would have breaking one of my records, which would be pretty cool. So, bye, I guess.